closing in on the start of this one tonight in Minneapolis. The Blue Jays and the Twins are coming up next. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Lots of number 42s on the field as we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Yeah, here's a couple of guys making their third starts of this young season. And by now, you got to figure that they should be all stretched out and ready to work deep into a ball game if they can.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Toronto Blue Jays, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. Set to face these guys, there you see the numbers for the veteran right-hander, ex-Yankee Phil Hughes. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Josh Donaldson will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
First pitch, 7-10.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Full count, 3-2.
Yet still looking for that put-away pitch. Hasn't gotten him to offer it any of the last three.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. Hit hard towards the hole. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game.
Oh, line shot into right to start things out. Now you have to worry about whether he'll be on the move or not.
Meiser Isturiz will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Fouled back. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Grounded, foul. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and you know what? I think we're going to see a lot of this. He's pitching backwards a little bit here. It's a two-strike cut fastball running in, and that guy is no match up there at the plate.
Troy Tulowitzki will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race. Runners on the move for second. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with one down. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Runner at first here, one man out. Now another 0-2. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Edwin Encarnacion will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. And he takes ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Nothing happening in the first against Phil Hughes. And now the Twins will go to work on offense. Starting lineup for the Twins looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field like so. Eduardo Nunez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Here's the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Pilar is there and he makes the catch for the out. And with 1 away, today, of course, Jackie Robinson Day around Major League Baseball. We had a nice ceremony before the game in honor of number 42 as his legacy lives on to this day. Chris Carter will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he has really struggled in the early going. A fastball here, too low. It's fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. He's going to have to go grab a seat.
Michael Lee will take his first cuts now. 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch coming. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Now the 2-0. Called a strike there, 2-1. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
If he doesn't get that call going forward, this is going to be a long night.
You can do it, Swing. Yeah.
3-2 pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, I think he thought this ball was gone. Actually, I did too, but you see it hit high off of that wall, and then he realizes, if I want a double, I better get it into high gear. He just does manage to slide in ahead of the throw.
Number 42 will take his first cuts now. Currently second in the American League in home runs. Low for ball one.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase. And after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Deoner Navarro will stride in now. 2 for 5 in the series finale on Sunday.
Deoner Navarro.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Hughes ready with the 2-2. Now a swing at a ball behind short, and it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. This is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Russell Martin will dig in. He struggled to a 1 for 5 ball game back on Sunday. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And this pitch, 1. Can't imagine guys.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. Arcia will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Number 42 will be the batter. And Hughes gets ahead with the fastball for strike one.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike two.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 now. And the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 42 is there, and the side is retired. Hughes looking strong that half of the inning. Still 0-0. David Lee will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game.
David Lee.
Here's a slider up and in for ball 1, 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now. Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that'll sneak on through into right for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man reaching base here, let's take a moment to check out this date in baseball history. Number 42 will get his first cuts here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner goes for second. is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Now a look and a throw back to second, but the runner's back easily. Outside, 3-0 now. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
Wow, quite a turn of events here. He goes from in the driver's seat, 3-0, to falling victim to the strikeout. And in hindsight, you go back to that 3-0 pitch, and I got to believe he wishes he was swinging.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And on the first pitch he sees, it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
This is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Joe Mauer will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300s now. Lays off 1-0. They're saying 417 feet, the distance on that last home run. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this inning. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
Number 42 will dig in here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Taken there by Izturis. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Kevin Pillar is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for Toronto, right fielder Kevin Pillar.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Now he tries to hold back on the check swing, but this is popped foul. 1-1 on the way from Hughes. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Misses, ball 2. And it gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. 1 away here to begin the third.
Batting ninth, center fielder
Number 42 will step in now. And there's the fastball from Hughes. It's 0-1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate, this is just one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes the 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Meiser Izturis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's the full count offering. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Meiser Isturis will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk. And he swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
The batter, shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Now you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Ball 2 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Too high, and it's 3-0. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's 2 walks now here in this third inning. I mean, it seems like he's having a hard time picking up the catcher right now.
Edwin Encarnacion will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
And he takes a called strike 2.
Very patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to...
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
2-2 pitch on the way. Up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Eduardo Nunez will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
Now a fastball swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this is into the bleachers in left, a home run. A solo shot here to left as the Twins have made it a 3-0 ball game.
Well, and now that's the second home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going. And Now they stretch the lead out even further.
Chris Carter will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
First baseman, Chris Carter.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. That pitch count, as you see, already standing at 41.
And you don't need Eric or I to tell you about that. That's way too many this early.
Bases are empty here. Nobody out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
2-1. And, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Michael Lee waits on deck. That's hard hit back up the middle. And, oh, man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And no chance to get the recovery play at first, and now we'll hold our breaths to see if he's okay.
Boy, this one might be a case of adding injury to insult. It hasn't been his finest performance so far, and now this one shot right back at him at the mound. No time to get out of the way, and that's going to sting for quite a while.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they'll just get the one.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Number 42 will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down, and he is in there. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. David Lee will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Does he dare go fastball here, 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
on, guys. That's 3 home runs he's allowed in the first 3 innings of work, and I got to think that they've seen enough, haven't they? I just can't see him turning things around the way he's been getting lit up so far.
Number 42 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 42.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And now, even with 4 runs in against you here in the inning, you got to just wipe the slate clean and just take the approach that you're starting over out there.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. Now a ball swung on and hit high in the air and deep to left center field. This ball has a chance, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, no shortage of offense early on. That's already 10 hits combined between these 2 teams, and he pulls into second with a hard-hit double right here.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Marco Estrada is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Oswaldo Arcia will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Joe Mauer will dig in here. Took a called 3rd strike his first time. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Oh, and this goes right past him.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. You're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Number 42 will come forward now in an RBI opportunity he probably didn't think he'd have.
Yeah, it certainly didn't look like he'd have one, but now's where you really have to make teams pay. Nothing will demoralize a team in the field quite like having 2-out errors that lead to runs.
Runner goes for 3rd.
I don't know about this one. Not exactly an ideal situation to run. You've got a left-handed batter up there. You're not really gaining a whole lot with 2 outs anyway. But heck, if you think you can make it, who am I to argue?
Here's the 1-0. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On now to the top of inning number 4. Twins are out in front, 7-0. Deoner Navarro will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just peck away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. So that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Russell Martin will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Now Hughes readies the 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it well into right field. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Well, this was just going to be a tough play one way or the other. As you see him ranging towards the hole just to get to this ball. But then he can't right himself in time to make an accurate throw. And they're going to hit him with an E4.
Number 42 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming now from Hughes. In there, strike 1.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball. Maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. The 0-2 on its way from Hughes. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases.
Boy, this is very close to being a foul ball, but a nice job by the first base umpire getting down there and getting the call right. And this is going to get down toward the corner and wind up a hard-hit double.
Kevin Pillar will try it again. He flew out his first time. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the throw in gets away from him. Number 42 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
42.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Two runs, 3 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Not close. It's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson will stand in. Base on balls his last time. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around third and being waved on home.
Well, he gives this ball a pretty good ride. No shot to get this one, as it's going to wind up hitting on the track and one hop in the wall out there. He's going to wind up pulling into second with an RBI double.
Meiser Esteuris will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. For Donaldson, the double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. Here's the 1-0 to Esteuris. Now a ball lined hard toward right center, and he's got himself a base hit.
A really good at-bat here as we watch it again. Look, he finds his pitch, drives it right back up the middle, and with 2 away, that runner doesn't have to hold up and make sure it drops. He's moving on contact, and he's going to wind up scoring easily.
Troy Tulowitzki will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And for whatever the reason, he's really fallen off the rails here in the 4th.
And it looks to me like he's looking very tentative out there as well. And that's usually the kiss of death for a starting pitcher. You've got to go right at guys.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Too late, and credit Esteuris with a stolen base.
And here's where you can really take advantage of a guy who's struggling out there. It's pretty clear he's got some other things on his mind than just keeping a guy close at first base. And now he's going to have to deal with another man in scoring position following that stolen base.
Now a line drive. Caught at first by Carter. Needed just a little more height on that one, but instead the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Eduardo Nunez will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now the first pitch. just off the outside, and it's 1-0. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. The pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
So when you're starting to close the deficit, the last thing you want to do is start walking people. These guys will just build that lead right back up again.
Chris Carter will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
7 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. The next pitch. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. There he goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out.
Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1. For Nunez, his second steal now here in the month of April. And that's too high, ball 2.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Number 42 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swing and a line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll double the lead as the run comes across from second to make it 8-4.
And now that's already 8 runs they've pushed across the plate here in the first few innings. And I don't know what's gotten into these guys, but they've definitely had the bats working so far.
David Lee will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Here's the 1-1. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
And that is the big risk you take when you try to bounce a 2-strike curveball with a runner on third base. Your catcher has to be able to block the ball, but this one's about a 59-footer and it skips away, and that's going to allow the runner to scamper home to score from third.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Boy, not close again. His third walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
Aaron Sanchez is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Number 42 will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. Hit hard to the right, but foul. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Pickoff move to second, and he's back standing. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
And you can see him shaking his head out there. I think he felt that one was a little bit low, and you know what? He may have had a case.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Oswaldo Arcia will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike. Two men are on with 2 men out. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We played 4 full. The Twins are in front, 9. Edwin Encarnacion will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Let's go. Shut him down.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Hughes ready with the 2-2. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Dioner Navarro will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
The cutter runs outside, ball one.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this is fouled straight back. The 1-1. Right back at him, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. And he'll throw over to first to complete the double play.
Just a little looper that time. You'd think he'd be able to recognize it over at first and hustle back, but for some reason, he gets caught out in no man's land, and this turns into a double play.
Russell Martin will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And here in just the fifth inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Oh, a tough play. And from his wallet, he gets the out at first. A fantastic play, and the inning is over. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota. And he committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Oh, and 2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Hard to do much better than this. I mean, here are the only 3 batters he's faced since coming on. Strikeout, strikeout, and strikeout. Boy, that is flat dealing there.
Number 42 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball hit hard to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Offense, apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game. And boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Eduardo Nunez will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Fastball in there for a called strike. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
2 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. A swing and a ball hit back up the box. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on top, however, 9-4. Number 42 will stand in now. 1 for 2 with a double so far.
Left fielder, number 42.
Here's the first offering. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Way outside. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Stephen Pryor will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
42, Stephen Pryor.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
When you're down by a handful of runs, a leadoff walk is a definite blessing. If nothing else, it's a good first step towards trying to get back in this ball game.
Kevin Pillar will dig in, hit a sacrifice fly earlier. First pitch to him. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire, ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Two. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batter, number 42.
Number 42 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Josh Donaldson will dig in. He doubled home a run last time around.
Shut him down right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, but Mauer's able to get a quick hold of it there. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Meiser Isturis will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Fouled straight back. this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
First pitch coming. Troy Tulowitzki is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Oof. I'll tell you, you do not want to buzz this guy's tower.
Nowhere to put him here as he falls behind now 2-0.
You get the sense he's starting to panic a little bit out there. He's not following through on any of his deliveries, and some of his pitches aren't all that close to the strike zone.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run scored. Here's a second to score. It's not in time, and a 3rd run will score. And that cuts the lead from 5 all the way down to 2.
Well, you know, it was the 2 walks that helped him get into this mess, and they're going to be way too much to overcome here. Because when the smoke clears, this one's going to wind up being a double that scores everybody.
Edwin Encarnacion will step in, a base hit in his last time. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this is past him at third, down the line. It's a fair ball.
I should have known better than to think that this thing wasn't going to get any closer. With all the runs that both these teams have put up, I'm going to stay away from making any more predictions.
Deonder Navarro will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out. And that hitting streak of his continues to grow as it's reached an even dozen ball games now. Russell Martin will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And this pitch is taken by Martin as it misses for ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Number 42 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Minnesota leads this one. Chris Carter will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Well, that man's got to be feeling a little better about things out there on the mound.
He sure does. His guys got him right back into the ball game, and now they need him to put up a shutdown inning here so those bats can go back to work.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Outside and low, 3-0.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Next
3-0 is on the way. That one's in there, 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, and the last thing you want to do is give momentum right back after your guys just put together a huge inning. You can't start walking guys now.
Michael Lee will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Outside, 3-0 now. Number 42 waits on deck. Now the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Number 42 will be the batter. He's 2 for 3 thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Now with 2 on, nobody out, you got to be thinking strikeout double play out there on the mound. One or the other is what you really need.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
First and second here with nobody out. Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Close to the bag. It's second there. Now the pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight, get his guys a leadoff base runner.
David Lee will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. And Tulowitzki takes this one for the first out.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
Number 42 will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Fouled back. One on the way. In for strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And this pitch is foul tipped to the plate here as he stays alive. But meanwhile, that came back and got our home plate umpire in the leg, and he might need a moment here. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Oswaldo Arcia will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw.
They turn him loose here on the first pitch after reaching base, and he had a pretty good jump that time. You know, sometimes pitchers are so focused on not allowing that runner on third to score that they forget about that guy on first, and he's able to take second here with ease.
1-0 on the way. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Second and third here, one man out. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they've got a man caught in the rundown. Colt Hines will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only one man out. Joe Mauer will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. And here's the first pitch. Hit hard, but foul. And this will be fouled away. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Boy, a big strikeout there right out of the bullpen. That's not an ideal spot to come in either with the bases loaded, but he gets the first half of the job done. And now, with two away, he's got a decent shot at getting his guys out of this.
Number 42 will stand in. The eighth batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and two away. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tulowitzki is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for two, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're through 6 full. Twins are out in front, 11. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Casey Fien is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Casey Fien.
Kevin Pillar will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
And more often than not, when you see a guy with a batting average like his is, it's a result of swinging at too many bad pitches. I should know. I was that guy. And his average is going to tumble even further after that at-bat.
Number 42 will dig in, looking for hit number 3 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Oh, a sliding stop. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the second out.
Boy, it's so nice to have a second baseman that can cover some ground. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle. But look at him make the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position. And he's able to get enough on that throw to get the out at first.
First pitch on the way. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now the pitching needs to hold serve. They're down 11-8. Eduardo Nunez will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. First pitch coming. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Here's the lefty's offering on 1 and 2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Chris Carter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now a circle change, but he takes it low, ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Boy, a leadoff single, now a 3-0 count. Not exactly the way you want to start things out on the mound.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. But this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here. Michael Lee will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2, here it is. This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Steve Delabar will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Number 42 will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
None out, runners at first and second. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Yeah, that's good hustle getting down the line. A double play could have really put the brakes on this rally, but he's able to beat it out on the back end just to keep things going here.
David Lee will stand in. He popped out in his last time. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And this is low, but I don't think the runners will be able to move much here. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And up at the plate now, he's really in the driver's seat. I don't think they want to walk him, so this should be something good.
Here he comes on 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
Swing at anything close.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Number 42 will bat now. A couple of hits in 4 trips, including a double. Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Forkball right by him, 0-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, errors are gonna happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows 2 runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball games.
Oswaldo Arcia will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Oh, man, if you're a pitching coach, you might want to update your resume after this performance. His guys have been brutal.
Fouled back. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Three runs already home here. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And Martin will make the play here, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Twins are in front, 14-8. Meiser Isturiz will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for Toronto, second baseman, Meiser Isturiz.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Sometimes we use the phrase runs coming at a premium, but it's fair to say that none of us will be saying that tonight as we check out our line score. Neither pitching staff has really even showed up. Troy Tulowitzki will step in. He had that big 3-run double his last time. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Now the 2-0. On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The batter, first baseman
Edwin Encarnacion will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. And, a little slippery back there as Mauer lets this ball get away from him. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and then one pitch later, he basically turns that double into a triple, as that's going to be ruled a wild pitch.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And that will not get the run home. Carter is there, 2 down.
Oh, and that's a big pitch right there to get that pop-up. That keeps the runner stuck tight to third base. And now with 2 away, your chances of getting that run home just took a big hit.
Deoner Navarro will dig in. He singled his last time around. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 42 is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays held in check. They trail by a bunch. Will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Joe Mauer will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
1-2 now to the former MVP. Fouled straight back. Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
There are times where you say, it's just not my night. But after 4 strikeouts, well, that'll leave you wondering about everything you're doing.
Number 42 will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a high strike there, 0-1. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Eduardo Nunez will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order, but they still hold a relatively sizable lead. Russell Martin will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the victory would be for Phil Hughes if the score holds where it is. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Number 42 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
fastball, and he's quickly in the hold, 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Has a look, now the pitch. Hopped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is low, but nice footwork back there by Mauer as he hangs on. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Kevin Pillar will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Right there for strike 1. In the dirt, but Mauer's able to get a quick hold of it there. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
You know, as a hitter, with the runner at first and 1 out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
Number 42 will dig in now. 2 hits and 4 at-bats thus far tonight. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. In the air to left center. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Yeah, what a nice job to come in here and finish this one off. And with that, he picks up career save number 1. So nice going.
Plenty of offense here in this one as we give you one final look at the line score. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Twins are victorious in this one, 14-8. Good night from Minneapolis.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line in Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.